Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a ColourPop collective haul to share with you guys. Before we get too much further into it, I just want to say this is over 2 purchases and I'll get into details and I'll show you guys what I picked up. My first order was a little bit bigger, I guess, like because of the bulkiness of the products, and I felt like the shipping was really good, but we'll get to that. Second one, you'll see in a little bit, but I didn't keep the very first order's card, but it says ColourPop on the one side. Oh, and ColourPop, I feel like a poop emoji here needs to be put up. No, ColourPop is out of, I want to say, it's out of California. It'll come to me. But anyway, it's out of California, which is not very far. It's just a few states south of where I am. I am here in Canada, so it was international. On the other side, I thought this was super cute. So you're my best tea, XOXO ColourPop. I thought that was super, super cute. Very, very punny. Anyway, so ColourPop, I've been watching a lot of beauty gurus. I'm one of my favorite beauty gurus who for the most part stays out of the drama that seems to be happening on those channels, is Kathleen Lights. No, she hasn't gone away with things. I mean, she's been stuff in the past, but she's one of my favorite YouTubers for beauty. I trust her. If you're into makeup like I am, you probably, if you do follow people on YouTube, you probably have a few people you like to follow. I have Canadians, I have Aussies, New Zealanders, lots of American beauty gurus I follow. But across the board, everyone loves ColourPop. But one of my favorite beauty YouTubers, like I just said, was Kathleen Lights. And Kathleen Lights has done many collaborations with ColourPop, among other brands and that. But her newest one that she released, I want to say it was at the beginning of August, was her, what would you call it? I don't even know. It was like astrology. It was like zodiac. Everything's zodiac right now, right? Even my mug that I bought that says Virgo on it like months ago, it's a zodiac theme. So that was like the big rage right now. So that's what prompted me for my very first order. But because it was brand new, I went in the day she launched. She sold out of the big set. You could get everything all in one. That's the best, most economical way to do things, but a lot of things had sold out. That had sold out, and then a lot of individual things had sold out. So that prompted me to go to my second order about 2.5 weeks later or so. So I'm just going to show you what I got collectively. ColourPop, I think if it's $30 or under, if you live in the States, it's free shipping. And for all of you international folk, Canada, everywhere outside of the United States, it's very easy to spend $50 American on makeup, and it's very reasonably priced, like and they're ridiculously great priced. They always have sales, like they had a 25% off palette, like every palette they have. It was unreal. They've got great prices, but on top of that, if you're international, so again, anyone outside the United States, it's free shipping, which is awesome, outside the United States if you spend $50 or more. I was like, no way. I wish I know vendors can't do it. They're not as big conglomerates as places like ColourPop, but my goodness, because of the fees that I spend on shipping wax and things like that here to Canada is unbelievable. It's ridiculous. A lot of my friends who saved my stuff for me, they're like, oh my God, it's like 60, I think large flat rate is 62 American dollars, which works out closer to $80 Canadian. Just the box to send, not including everything that's inside of it. So that also was like, yeah, I'm totally ordering. So I placed an order because between Kathleen Lights and some of her products being available, the Super Shock Shadows, which I will show you, were buy one, get one free. Like super awesome. So, okay. And as I'm going through things, I'll show you what I do have. I did use quite a few items that I've got here on my face, my eyes, my lips, all that stuff. Okay, so first of all, let me see here. My first order, I'll just go through these. There's no names on these brushes. You will see one is dirty because I immediately started using it, the fan brush for my highlight. I immediately started using this fan brush. This is a pack. This came in a set. I think they were I want to say $59 US. But then if you could strike it even better, like a sale with the sites, say a site-wide 25% off, you might be able to get even more off. But for $59 US, I wanted to try it. Fan brush. It's been working wonderfully. I use it every day, hence why it's a little dirty. We've got an I use this for filling in my eyebrows. So there's this. Then we've got a little flat paddle. Like there's no writings, or there's numbers, but E4 is eye for, and F whatever is face for. It's like Morphe. A thicker paddle, bigger, a little bit more like it can pack some product on. Stippling brush. I love the white handles. Nice fluffy brush. Really nice. So that'll even fluff out even more as I use it. This is a great crease brush. And a nice blush type brush. They're really soft, you guys. And for $59 for all of these was unreal. This is a great, like, just pack on some color and then buff it out with some other brush there. This could be a nice highlight brush, like just to put a little bit here if you don't want to do the fan. If you want a little, I think that you would probably put a more product on this brush if you used it than the fan brush. A bigger, fluffier brush to really get in there. And an angled brush here, which you can use for contouring or however you wish. So I ordered that in the first order, and then I thought, well, I wanted to, because went back on the site, and the things that I thought I'd like to try that weren't included in that were these two here. So this is a really small pencil brush for under your eyes, or there's this one here, nice and flat, to do whatever. So anyway, that's the brushes. These ones were like, you know, they're $6 each or something ridiculous. But the best, most economical was that bundle. I think it was $59 US for all of those other ones. So there's that. And then the ColourPop Shadow Shocks. Sorry. This will be the part that takes the longest because there was buy one, get one free. And then I also, when I went in the second time, I got the Kathleen Lights Where Is the Light 4 set. So we will try that at the end. So ColourPop, these are all ColourPop. So this is Set to Stun Super Shock Shadow. So there's this, and it's very glittery. I'm still trying to really figure out what the best method. This is an ultra glitter. I find that anything that's glittery, I need to use my finger and pack it on exactly where I want it to go. I'm finding these ones, the ones in the pots, a little more challenging. If you guys use ColourPop, let me know what way you put on the crease color. And when they're out of these little singles, the palettes are fine. Like they're just like a regular shadow, but these are definitely a different configuration. They're almost putty-like, and I want to get the best bang for my buck. So I like that. Like if they're great, they're pack a punch. Don't get me wrong, but they're different formula. Again, they're more of a putty. So it's just trying to figure out the best way to work those. This is Lady Bird in the Ultra Glitter. And I've used a lot of these before because the first time I ordered like almost a month ago. And then I placed the order 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, but due to the fires down in California, it took a lot longer to get over here to me, which first I was like, well, why is it taking so long? The last one only took like 4 days to get here because I'm fairly close. And I'm like, oh yeah, the forest fires. Then I felt bad. I felt bad for being impatient, and I'm normally not impatient. Degaff, and this is also another ultra glitter. It's like a really cool coppery, a lot of gold glittery bits. This one is Twitter Pated Ultra Glitter again. Used this one before. See, I've kind of stuck my little finger in there. And they're not full, like they're not full of product here. Like there's just a good chunk of, keep in mind, buy one, get one free. So what is it, like $6 American for 2? Basically, that's what I paid. Waddles in satin. So this is a satin formula. You can sort of see, and I dropped it, and you can see it. This is the one I dropped, and I'll explain in a minute. So it kind of pulls away from the side. So why did I sniff my makeup? Why? It's eye product. Really shouldn't be sniffing. Shouldn't smell anything. Anyway, I like wattles very much in the crease. The satin actually is really nice in the crease. Then we have Flying Solo Ultra Metallic. I've used a lot of this. It sort of reminds me of Maybelline's Color Tattoo and Bad to the Bronze. It's very much like that. This one is cool, Kathleen Lights. This is another of her collaborations with ColourPop from before, but I picked it up because she's got green eyes. I've got like greeny, bluey eyes. This is Kathleen Lights in the satin finish. Nice and golden. So there's that. And Drift. And this is a satin color as well. This would be nice to put on kind of like not in the corner, but like just to kind of fill in a little extra pow kapow, you know what I'm saying. Then we've got 6 a.m. and this is metallic. This is like a more peachier version of that gold one I just showed you of Kathleen Lights. This is definitely more of a peachy with definite gold, like glittery, sparkly bits. I think that will be really good in the summer for next year, but of course I might be experimenting. And this is Ritz Ultra Metallic. I have used this one as well. And the last one that I've opened is Hanky Panky. This is a matte. So this is the one that I really had to dig in. Like I didn't feel like I got a lot of color payoff. My skin color it doesn't match my skin color, but I found it really, I tried it with a brush first and then I'm like, nope, gonna go in. I wanted to get a crease color. So I literally went in and like tapped it on my crease and then kind of buffed it out with a brush, but I didn't feel like I got a lot of payoff out of this matte one in Hanky Panky. But again, I'm likely doing things wrong. I'm not used to using this formula. So again, let me know if you've used ColourPop. Let me know. I'm totally open to hearing what you guys, any suggestions you have. And then on the second order, I got the Where is the Light Kathleen Lights by ColourPop. Super Shock Shadow Foursome. So there's a matte, two mattes, an ultra metallic and an ultra glitter. There's one called Glow Cornelius, which is her dog, Blaze, and Kathleen Lights, which actually I think I have the Kathleen Lights, right? So I'm gonna have 2 of these. So, but I wanted to save it in the package because I wanted to show, we're good. I wanted to show you guys the really cool packaging, although I've taken everything else out. So this is the Cornelius. This is the matte. I haven't even opened the lids of these yet. This is the first time. So that's really cool. It's a deeper, more bronzy tan shade than that one I was having struggles with. This one is in Glow. So this would be real, and this is a matte as well. So that might actually be a good like all over lid to brow bone type color. There's this one. And oh yeah, this is the Kathleen Lights ones. And this is where I'm gonna start talking to you about pretty much at this point, if I'll get to it. But this was in the second shipment, and this time the second shipment it was still a lot of product, but it obviously didn't require a big box, but they jammed everything into the tiniest box ever and had a little bubble wrap. I'm not gonna lie, they had bubble wrap, but because those things get tossed about and this particular formula, it pulled away because obviously the box had been slammed, and I'll show you other products too. It didn't wreck. I'm not sending them back. I'm not going to complain to ColourPop. It's not their fault, but at the same time, it didn't do anything wrong to the product. If this was powder, I would hesitate to think that that wouldn't shatter it. If that was the case, I would have contacted ColourPop. But this is Kathleen Lights. I already have this one, as mentioned before. And then the last one here from that box was Blaze, and this is an ultra glitter. And you can sort of see this one got cracked. So I mean, I guess like Canada, just like the USPS, like I see all the posts on Wax Chat and things like that of people like, and watching videos, viral videos of postal workers just tossing things around, like literally slamming them, banging them, and on purpose because he didn't have to. I'm not saying that this is what happened, but it obviously fell from a fairly good distance because of the force of some of the products that I will also be mentioning. Okay, so let's go on to blushes. I'm actually wearing both of these blushes. I wanted to try their blush products. It's a regular blush. It's not a creamy, I don't feel that it's a creamy product at all. It's a little bouncy. So it's not quite the same. So again, I'm going to try with their brushes next, because you'd think that they would make brushes that would go good with their product. But I got 2 blushes. I've got Prenup, and this is a satin color. And I put Prenup just sort of right here on the apples of my cheeks. It's a gorgeous fall. I love the color. It's beautiful. And then this one I really did kind of more up here in the back part of my like cheekbone area, and this is Aphrodisiac, and this is also a matte. So yeah, there's that. And okay, let's go on to highlight. I am wearing a highlight today, and I will explain in a moment, but I did some highlighting here and a little bit up here with my fan brush. So with my fan brush, I'll go in with some highlight. Let's see here. And I went in with, this one is from, the 2 highlights I have are both from the newest Kathleen Lights collab for the Zodiac. This is On the Cusp, and it's pearlized, but see, again, it should be filled the whole way around. And it's not the fact that they didn't fill the product, it's the fact that it got banged and hit and smashed. And that's where I never touched this, you guys, other than going in with my brush. That's exactly what I mean. Like the product kind of got smooshed. But what I try to do here is I've been watching some people been saying go like this. So I've been doing this, like a little bit more of this, and going in my brow bone and down. And I'll explain why I did that this time, more so up in my brow area, because I will explain that in a second. So anyway, I love the wet. I've got more light on this side, so you're gonna see this. Got more of a wet finish, which I love, and of course I went on to my nose. So there's that. Again, that is On the Cusp. And then the other one I got was more of a golden one, and this one is Fire, also pearlized, also from the Kathleen Lights collection, and also damaged. But again, because of the formulation, it didn't wreck the product. It just looks really bad. So all right, so let's go on we'll go into the palette. Like I watched Kathleen Lights, and I watched her. I love this. I don't follow a Zodiac. I just know I'm a Virgo. Well, I'm actually on the cusp of a Leo and a Virgo because of my birth date. But I loved how she was like, she's very much into Zodiac. And I mean, that's why she was so passionate about this collection. She kind of explains that she has friends, and they just very much, there's only 1 or 2 people that don't fit with their Zodiac signs in her life, and she knows who she gets on with more than others in general, and she can pick someone out just on personality. Apparently she's been scary, right? So anyway, so what I'm trying to say here is I got this palette, the Zodiac by Kathleen Lights. Again, this is, you could get the whole bundle. I mean, there's eye products, lip products, cheek products, and this, but it was sold out, so I had to buy it 2 different ones. So there's 12 different ones, and each color represents like a sign. So I'm not going to show you, but there's my outside. Hi. So the huge mirror, which I have used, and I appreciate that big mirror, I really do. And then we have all the colors here. So starting from here, from here over, we've got Cancer, Gemini, Taurus, Aries. From the second row and over, we have the Scorpio, the Libra, the Virgo, the Leo, and the bottom from here over is Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. And today on my eyes, and the reason why I was talking about the highlight and how I put it a lot up here and brought it down, normally with the highlight, I'll just do it here and a little tiny bit above here. But the one thing with this palette, I will say, there's no matte brow bone color. So you take a look. They're beautiful colors. I haven't ventured out to the bottom row yet. They're very, I will. But that Pisces color on the bottom is absolutely stunning. But I've tried every other color other than the bottom row. So today in my crease, I have Libra in my crease, and then I have Virgo on my outer V. So, sorry. I have Virgo on my outer V, and I'll explain what's in the center of my lid soon. But I've played with the Leo, the Aries, Taurus. Like I've played with both of these 2 top rows, the whole thing. I have played with all of them. You can sort of see my little marks from my brushes. I really do need to play a little bit more with the bottom row. But Again, the only thing I found that was missing out of this was a brow bone color, like a bone white or an ivory or something that was more less sparkly, because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mattes, and everything is either like a high glitter or like either a metallic or a glitter. So anyway, that's the only thing I can say that I would have changed myself. But I mean, Kathleen Lights is amazing. I love her attitude. I do take what she says not as gospel, but I do appreciate her opinions. So yeah. All right, so on my eyes, we'll just finish off. Well, I've got a couple. I've got lips to do, of course. Why would I not? I wouldn't order anything online without getting lips, right? So also in the Kathleen Lights Zodiac collection, there were these, what do they call them? Supernova Shadow, and there was 2 of them. One of them a little more scared than the other. We have Astrology in this color. This one's I'm a little more scared about. This is a gold, a beautiful gold, greenish gold. So actually I can probably swatch these for you. They are absolutely amazing. I don't own a Stila, those Stila glitter and whatever they are, but this is absolutely stunning. Sorry about the pen mark I have on my hand, but anyway, this is what I have all over my lids of my eyes. And this is actually the color Constellation, and I can see myself and many of you probably getting a lot of really awesome wear out of something like this. And it's the bottom there. So like, look at that, even the gold one above it, you can see the metallic. Gorgeous. I can't wait to play a little bit more with this. I can see this being the Astrology one, playing maybe with something out of this palette as well. So anyway, love them both. I don't know about longevity. I just tried the Constellation one for the first time today, so we'll see how it does, if it doesn't crease and things like that. All right, so now we're done with the eyes. Let's go on the lips. I'll show you what I have on my lips right now. This is part of the first order I made because, again, the big palette, like the big package with everything in it, was all gone, and so I had most of her items on the website individually were gone. But this was, she had two lipsticks, and this is the first one in Scorpio Moon. This is what I'm wearing all over my lips. Filled the whole thing in, and look at, there are even stars on it. So cute. Beautiful color, fabulous for fall. Look at the packaging. This is luxe. Like, the packaging is good weight to it. I love the rose gold. I love the little stars on everything. I think it's great. So there was that. And then I also picked up on the first one, and I've got this in the center, just a little bit over of a pow, like a little glossy. This is the ultra glossy lip by Kathleen Lights in Moonchild. This is from a different, let me see here. This is from a different collab that she did with ColourPop. So I'm gonna put, there is Scorpio Moon on my hand. And then this one is Moonchild. This is just a nice nudie color, nothing major, but I've got that over top. That's Moonchild right there. I am horrible at swatching because I'm not a beauty person. I don't, And then the other one I got, the other lipstick that I picked up from the Kathleen Lights, she had 2. And this is in What's Your Sign, same packaging. And again, with the stars, all this, that, and the other. And then let's go right here. And I think this one with that lip gloss on top would be fabulous. So there is that. And then, let me see here. Do we have any? I just want to make sure. I think that's where the collabs. Oh, where's my other one? Ah, there it is. Kathleen Lights. I knew there was something else. Aquarius. First time I ever ordered from ColourPop. I ordered this Aquarius lip, ultra glossy lip. Again, this is not part of the Zodiac one, but she's, again, if you look under ColourPop and under the collabs, you look under Kathleen Lights, she's collaborated with them so many times. But this is something she's done in the past. This is, again, is an Aquarius. This is beautiful. Right there, it's gorgeous. I love it. I've used it a lot, and I said to myself when I bought this, I'm getting a backup the next time I order, so I did. This is another Aquarius. So here we go, the ColourPop Aquarius. Beautiful. It's gorgeous. I love it. you know, it's just such a great color. And then the last two items, this is I Love Sarah or 2 by ColourPop. So this is another collab, but this is another lip gloss that I thought I'd try. This is again an ultra glossy lip, curvy, C-U-R-V-I-I. So again, very similar colors. Let's put it next to the other one here. More of an apricot color right there. More of an apricot color. I love their ultra glossy formula. I think it's great. And the other lipstick I got is Quickie, which I think, I'm not sure, I think it's a collab, but I don't remember with whom. Oh, let's see if it said on the lid. Maybe it's not, because the other one had Kathleen lights on it. So this is Quickie. This is more of a very barely nude there, but I'll put that above. I'll put it across this way here. So that's there. So you guys, again, if you're international, this is everything. That was my collaboration, like my collective haul, 2 different hauls, lots. But because there's free shipping if you spend over $50, which is not hard to do, but then you look for sales, they have sales running almost every week, some way, shape, or form, like with some kind of deal going on. Lipstick rolled away, or lip gloss rolled away. So it's so economical and the quality is great. I'm still trying to figure out how to work with these Super Shock shadows. I'm trying to figure those out. Like I said, the only thing that I was more disappointed in was, and it's not ColourPop's, well, partially them, partially the delivery system, but the second box I got, a lot of things got damaged, but because of how they're made, like they're more of a gelée, or not gelée, they're more of a creamy putty type formula. It didn't wreck the items. If it had been, you know, if it had been this eyeshadow palette and then they sent it the way they did the second time, I would not hesitate to say that I would have opened that up and it would have been shattered on the inside. But I have heard ColourPop's got a great return policy, so I haven't had to use it, and hopefully I won't have to in the future. But I'm always on ColourPop now, looking for the next thing. Really looking forward to the holiday season coming up and seeing what they're going to put out for that. I think I would like to try more of their palettes as well, like the pressed shadows versus their, because I know how to work these the most, and keep experimenting with this Super Shock. But I was super satisfied, happy. The quality is there, definitely. And you guys, the price is great. So even in American dollars, us Canadians can afford it. Like, it's literally still cheaper than me going to the drugstore and picking up a L'Oreal lipstick. I can get 2, when they're on sale here at ColourPop, I can get 2 ColourPop lipsticks for the price of 1 L'Oreal not on sale after the exchange rate. It's unreal. So I highly recommend it, and the free shipping for anyone international. Not sponsored. I'm not a beauty guru here, but I did have some friends of mine. They knew I had purchased from ColourPop, and they're like, "Oh, we want to see what you got. Like, put like a haul video up." And I wasn't going to, hence why I had not posted. I had not posted the first haul, and then I, you know, got talking to some people, and they're like, "No, we'd love to see, like, you know, we want to see what you got." And I'm like, "Okay." So when the second one came in, I will do a video. So that's what we're doing now. So that's it, guys. And on a side note, I'm super excited. Sonic the Hedgehog movie. We start filming. I go on for a wardrobe soon, and I got kind of a glimpse as to kind of what role or kind of where I might be in my car. And so as I get a little more detail, and maybe at the end of each day I'll come back, because I'm not gonna be able to film on set unless they tell us that we can. So because obviously they don't want, yeah, I totally get it. I'm not gonna be filming at all, but if they say we can, you know, quickly take some photos or something, then I can totally do that. But I'll definitely keep you guys posted on the side, like outside of there, and let you know kind of what's going on. And I'm just so excited, you guys. Oh my gosh, like this is like the coolest thing that's happened in a long time for me. Like, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a small town thing. I'm from a small town originally. I live in a small town. Our town is like 7,000, less than 7,000 in population where I live right now. And for this motion picture to be filmed, like a good chunk of the movie is here. Is pretty cool. So yeah, the buzz in town is really good, and I can't wait. So all right, you guys, as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.